Hey, this is Yusef Crow and Rusty for CraftyAcuity.org, yusef.crow@gmail.com for commissions. Hey everybody, this week it's going to be an easy one because it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out! There goes the Spider-Man. Right? Anyway, something that I only complain to my wife about, because I'm sure that I'll get shot, is that I don't like Spider-Man. I mean, I used to like Spider-Man when I was little. I got a stack of comics, huge stack of comics that I used to really love to read. I was totally into Spider-Man when I was a kid because I totally understood what happened. You know, he's a nerd, and then he gets superpowers, and he starts to gain an understanding of who he is through his superpowers. But the problem that as an adult I cannot get with Spider-Man is that as Peter Parker, he is still a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically have Peter Parker and then you have Spider-Man. They're two different people. Now, Spider-Man is a highly intelligent, strong superhero, and he stops bad people from doing bad things, and he fights for the people. Peter Parker, on the other hand, is not known, not seen, lame dude. He doesn't get his work done on time. He can't handle any business. He sucks so bad. Every time he has something good going for him, he ruins it. Other people have to convince him to accept good things because he feels, as Peter Parker, that he's not worth anything good. He is completely unable to be brave enough to situate his relationships to a point where everything's good. Now, as Spider-Man, he's got good friends, he's got good enemies. And as I grow as a person, as I grow as a man, I start to understand that Spider-Man is always going to be here. So I've passed his maturity level. I get up to the part where I'm in college, then when it becomes time for me to move forward, get a job, be a person, become a father, these things push me past Spider-Man, and I feel like I'm a winner. You know what I mean? Also, another thing that sucks about Spider-Man is that he keeps using that with great power comes great responsibility thing. However, he's not very responsible. He is basically failing in every other aspect of his life. Captain America has less power than Spider-Man, yet what he does is beneficial for the world. Spider-Man only can handle Manhattan, you know? Also, he doesn't really have great power. Well, he's got spider agility, spider reflexes, spider sense, spider strength. Well, he's got an intellect as well. There are people that have a dream, like Professor X, things like that move forward utilizing their powers, thus understanding that their great power lies in who they are. At the end of the day, them being a human being and them having dreams that they're moving forward on is what makes them powerful. It's not that Professor X has the mutant gene that makes him the most powerful telepath on the planet. It's not that Magneto has the gene that makes him super powerful and he can magnetize people. Those are just tools that they use to forward their agenda, which is really what gives them power. If Magneto had a lame magnet ability where he could just, pick a lead pencil up from the ground, he would still be awesome because he has the strength to be an awesome person. Spider-Man has none of that. He's often used by his villains. He never takes the initiative on anything, even as Spider-Man. He only shows up at the end. He doesn't do any detective work like Batman. Useless. If there was no Spider-Man, it wouldn't matter. Nobody would feel his absence. And that's what makes it so irritating for me. Because anytime they'll keep bringing up, pushing Spider-Man in your face, pushing Spider-Man in your face. The Spider-Man story is basically for girls now. I mean, he has nothing better to accomplish. That's why he's always stagnant. Every other character is an adult. Captain America is an adult. Iron Man is an adult. Superman is an adult. Batman is an adult. Spider-Man never gets to get past college, especially in Hollywood. And that's because there's nothing for him. He's a loser. Alright? Now, the tutorial on the back end of this one is it's pretty simple. It's to color the background first, okay? Now, a couple of pieces of artwork, the Invader Zim artwork and the Kakashi, the self-portrait I did with Kakashi with me and Rusty, those two things I did in which I made the backgrounds after I colored and did the whole character. In my mind, the backgrounds don't seem to fit in as well with the characters unless I deal with the backgrounds first and then the characters second. Okay? The part of me trying, like the Medusa, and I'll put all the links up in here. The Medusa piece of artwork, I did the background first and then added Medusa in. That way, your character matches more with the world as you're doing it. You do it the opposite way. You have your character be the focus, and then the background is secondary. New York City fuels Spider-Man. New York City has just the right amount of aggressive defensiveness that Spider-Man thrives in. It's not the other way around. Spider-Man does not define New York. Absolutely not. So whenever you do your artwork, and this is something that I keep forgetting, so I have to say it, make sure background first and character second. That's it for this week, and everybody have fun, be safe, see you next Tuesday. Oh, make sure you like and subscribe, and check out my portfolio page that's down in the description, okay? Maybe check out my DeviantArt and all that stuff too. Thanks, bye.
It's that no copyright beat. No copyright beat. Like and subscribe, bitch!